Hi guys, welcome to Sun Tribe Tarot. I'm Zelda, and this is going to be a general love reading for Pisces for the month of July going into August. So basically for the next 4 weeks. And this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. It's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Leave what does not, leave the rest. There might be different messages for different people. If your sun sign does not resonate, please do check your Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs to see if any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up on your energy this time. Hopefully next reading. And yeah, when I read for you and for the person you're dealing with, the energies can apply to your situation in complete reverse. So just keep that in mind. Again, take it how it resonates for you. And let's see, Pisces. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 4 weeks. For the rest of July and going into August when it comes to your love life and relationships. Pisces. I hope good energies, good things. Alright, let's see though. Let's see what the cards have to say. A couple more shuffles and I'll get right into it. Pisces in love. Pisces in love. Here we go, Pisces. Pisces in love life. Pisces and love life. And again, this is a love reading, so for a lot of you it will resonate. It will be about a romantic partner relationship, but it can also instead be about family member, colleague, or a dear friend, somebody you have emotional ties to. So just take it how it resonates with your story. It might be different for different Pisces. So here we go. Pisces, love. Got a Pisces card. Let's see. Pisces, love and relationships. Pisces. All right. It's going good so far, Pisces. Let's see. Love life. I'm going to show you guys the cards in a second, once I get a better picture of what's happening. Wow. Okay, so I have the Ace of Pentacles along with the Emperor in reverse, crowning your reading, Pisces. They drop both at the same time, so I have to pick them both. And so this energy is likely influencing you, possibly the person you're dealing with as well. It's a new beginning, it's a new commitment, new investment, or a new opportunity. It brings a lot of groundedness. This could also be about a new job, a new income for some of you, since it's a pentacle. It's also, I think, looking at it overall, the Emperor in reverse. It could have been like for a while somebody here was pretty controlling or had a big ego or was not really making responsible decisions or weren't good at like being mind over heart. They could have been like controlling, have anger issues, and and you know, stuff like that. But I think you guys are either already have or about to go into a period where whoever was behaving this way is going to let go of the need to control. Or if they have anger issues, they're going to deal with it in a more healthier way. This is a new beginning, a new page, a new journey with the ace here, and it's being in the upright. So this opportunity is being acted on, or this offer, commitment is being taken. It's happening, and it's something fresh, it's something new, and very grounded and responsible. This could also be about establishing trust between you and this person too, for some of you. Or again, it could be about money, material things. If that's the case, then there's going to be new opportunity here that will bring some balance or remedy the situation or the problem. Excuse me. So I have, moving forward, the Page of Cups along with the Queen of Cups in reverse for you, Pisces. It looks like either you are very closed off emotionally or acting kind of like emotionally closed off. Your emotions might have changed, or you're suppressing your emotions, your love, your care. I don't think you were very nurturing towards the partner here, that person you're dealing with. It's either that or you're having difficulty controlling your emotions coming from a healthy place. So you could be pretty manipulative or clingy, or you don't really trust them, or maybe even a little immature at times. Take whatever resonates, don't shoot the messenger. But either you're very closed off, or when you express your emotions, it's coming very unhealthy. So, and the person you're dealing with, I have the 10 of Cups along with the Hangman. So the Hangman is a Pisces card. Again, both sides though, Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups are both water energy. So both sides look like there's a lot of water energy here. I'm not sure which side will resonate with you. Just take it however it works when it comes to your story. So your partner seems to be, they're going to look at things from a different perspective. Or they're going to, if they were the ones who had a need to control or had anger issues and stuff like that, they're going to let go. There's letting go of clinginess, of control, and that type of stuff with the Hangman here. Leaving it to the divine, to the universe, looking at things differently, learning, trying to mature, or gaining a new perspective. And they do want, or maybe already have for some of you, but they definitely do want this 10 of Cups here. So this emotional fulfillment, happiness with you, whatever that means for them. Happy family, happy relationship, joy, love, nurture, care. That's their emotional fulfillment. At the same time, though, the 10 is a point of finality, completion, an ending even maybe, where change has to come after or an ending comes. So with the Hangman, it's a feeling of letting go. So things are going to change, I think. With this person changing, things are going to change. And you may not emotionally trust them during this process for some of you. But I also have the 4 of Swords between you and this person, along with the 2 of Cups in reverse as well. So this is definitely a strong partner. I also have the Lovers moving forward. I'm going to show you, but I just wanted to show you that card because this is a strong emotional tie you have with this person, a twin flame, a soulmate, somebody so close to your heart, and on both sides. But right now, or moving forward, the connection, emotional connection is not strong, has problems, or the emotions are changing, or you guys are having trouble meeting on the same page, matching your vibrations, especially emotionally. Maybe even taking a break from each other in order to heal. So there is a need to take a break to heal, whether that means taking a time apart from each other, or like putting some emotional or mental distance. Some of you could put physical distance, or whatever you need to do that will allow you to take a break and heal, especially mentally. Because I think both sides, or at least on your side, Pisces, you were really tired to a point where you're emotionally imbalanced. You're not really yourself. You're not in a position to really freely give your love or your care or your nurture. So moving forward, though, it gets better. So right now it seems like there is some trouble, but moving forward, I get the Lovers card along with the Strength card for you, Pisces. So this is healing. This is getting back in touch with this person, especially emotionally, but also mentally, getting back on the same page, feeling how much you love them, or how feeling the strength of a connection between you two. I think it's definitely going to help that this person is going to be working with the Hangman energy, like letting go, willing to change, willing to look from a different perspective, maybe willing to look at the situation from your side, or willing to change and mature. And I think with that comes a lot of healing. And you're closed, like if you're cold emotionally, or if you're unhealthy emotionally, that's going to heal. And you're going to be in a place where you're going to build back some strength, some trust, and again, build that connection between you and this person, especially with the Strength card here. It's like you're finally healing. You're finally taking care of yourself and arriving at a much healthier point in your life, especially emotionally in this relationship. You could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini. I also have, again, a Pisces. I have Aries. I have Libra. I have Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius. I think I already said Gemini. So it could be any sign at this point, but all these signs are like they're the energy influencing the reading. All right, so the person you're dealing with is showing up as the Eight of Wands along with the Justice in reverse. They're taking action, to very quick action or communication to fix whatever is not just between you two. What there is like an imbalance, something's not fair, something's just not what it's supposed to be, or not equal. And whatever that is, I think they're going to take very quick action to fix that, to even the scales, to correct this injustice here. Because between you two, I have the Temperance. So, yeah, them willing to take action, make changes, and look from a different perspective, and you finally finding some healing and building your strength and self-confidence or trust in this person and in yourself, in getting back emotionally in touch with this person, or feeling the connection with them. It's bringing so much balance, fairness, and healing between you two. There's going to be harmony between you two moving forward. It might take a little time, so please be patient. But it looks like you are going to get there, because the Hangman and the Temperance are a little slow moving. So it could also be like in the past or currently, this person wasn't really good at taking action to make sure there are changes that will improve your partnership. If that's the case, moving forward, when you take this break, they will finally take those actions to correct behaviors, problems, and change. And again, that brings so much healing between you and this person. The harmony, the balance will come and be restored. But again, be patient. And moving forward, again, look, I have the Three of Wands along with the Star for you, Pisces. So much healing. You're going to find your optimism, your hope again. Maybe in the past you came to a point where you were losing hope, or you were having trouble looking at things from the positive side. You were just not feeling it, or you're not right now. But again, moving forward in July, going into August, it's so much healing, and you're going to start making plans and including them and seeing them in your future. Basically, this is a person who's looking into the future with so much hope, positivity, and healing. So I think that's what this is. The three of wands can also be about a lot of can be about travel. It can be about like distance and stuff like that. Or you may seek help or get help or support from a third individual, like a friend, a colleague, a family member, or somebody like that. But whatever it is, it's basically helping you heal and become more positive. So I do think that moving forward, there is going to be a third person, party, or energy that's going to be an influence here, but in a healing, supportive way, not in a destructive way. So the person you're dealing with is showing up as the Empress along with the Chariot moving forward. This is success. This is reestablishing emotional balance and security here in this partnership. Because the Chariot is Cancer energy, and that is about emotional security and protection and feeling safe. So I think that's what they're doing. The Empress also is about love. It's Venus, so it's about love, attraction, fertility, growth, romance even. So this person is definitely going to feel the love very strongly. And they're going to make like very bold moves to reestablish this or rekindle this this love, this partnership between you two. It looks great moving forward, Pisces. It might not seem like that right now for some of you, but moving forward, things are improving a lot on both sides, and that's what it takes on both sides. When it improves, the relationship works, so, and heals and finds some balance. So between you two, I do have the Three of Swords. Now, normally that is about heartbreak and stuff like that, but here, when on both sides, you know, there's so much healing and love and optimism, positivity, emotional security, reestablishing trust and success and growth, fertility. I can keep going on. I'm thinking that there was heartbreak and disappointment possibly in the past, but that's going to heal. And I think this third sword is the third party person influence that is going to help bring you guys together or heal. Some of you may not. All right. So let me see. I want to see, because some of you may heal when you take a break from each other, apart from each other, and then come back. But others might actually heal together here. So let me see. Let me see if I can clarify that. Thought I saw a card. No? Oh yeah, I did. I sure did. Yeah. Really? Okay, this is getting confusing. So this is definitely about establishing trust and putting in the work, investing, being present, being loyal, being responsible, being accountable. Because I have the Queen of Pentacles here clarifying the Temperance, along with the Five of Wands in reverse. So if there's argument, fight, disagreement, conflict between you two, which seems like there was or is, it's going to stop. It's going to come to an end, and you're going to find some peace, balance, and healing. But that's going to come with the Queen of Pentacles energy, which again is the earth energy, is willing to put in the work, willing to invest, willing to build trust, respecting each other's boundaries, being accountable, being responsible materially too, that sort of stuff. So that's what will bring a lot of healing. Now, moving forward, some of you are going to heal like when you do take a break apart from each other and then start healing. Others of you might come back together with this person or just stay with them and heal together. But you're going to need a lot of patience. And again, holding yourself and the other person accountable, being responsible, building trust, respecting boundaries. For some of you, a third person might have been the issue. That will not resonate with everybody. Because between you, again, I do have the Three of Swords, heartbreak, disappointment, betrayal. But for others of you, if that's not the case, then this third-party influence energy person is going to be the one who helps you heal. So it'll be more like a supportive person, a friend, a family member, a therapist, or somebody that is very healing. Okay, there is definitely possibly pride and ego issues between you two, because I do have the Sun card, but this is also about feeling free and finding your joy and happiness here, both in yourself and trying to find that in this connection, this partnership again. Because on your side, moving forward, I do have the Lovers up in the up in the upright, along with the Strength card, and you have the Star. So it's a lot of healing, building strength, finding your happiness, finding your optimism and hope. Whatever this Three of Swords was, it changed you guys emotionally. It changed how you felt about them. Maybe you even lost emotions and love for them, or vice versa. Or you refused to take a new leap of faith with them, start something over with them. This is also about lack of healing, or refusal or rejection of an apology, or just unable to heal because you feel like you've been stabbed in the heart, stabbed in the back. There's like no trust. And that's probably something you will need to work on if you want to continue with this person and repair this relationship. Because right now it does seem pretty rocky. But with the Sun card here, I think there's going to be a lot of clarity moving forward for both of you when it comes to what's going on in this partnership, in this relationship, and what's going on with the other person. Which actually will be very freeing. Oh, wow. So to clarify those cards, the Sun, Ace of Cups, and the Three of Swords, moving forward, I got the Wheel of Fortune. I think this is good. This is good change. This is bringing luck and fortune, like fortunate change. It's definitely closing out an old chapter, old cycle, old pattern, relationship even, or dynamic, and opening up a new chapter in your life. Things will be very differently. Nothing's going to be the same. Things are changing in your favor. I think that change is going to come with this clarity, moment of clarity and healing on both sides. The person you're dealing with, well, both sides, there could be pride and ego, because they have the Empress and the Chariot, and you have the Strength card. So both of those can definitely represent some ego and pride. But I think it's not like it can be destructive, but moving forward, I think you guys are going to figure out a way to heal, to find balance between two strong personalities here. Again, I think the issue here is that you guys are not matching each other's vibrations. Again, could be issues with loyalty, trust, responsibility, accountability, could be money issues. Or like lack of investment, lack of being present. I have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and in the beginning I had the Two of Cups in reverse. So two twos in reverse. It might be difficult to juggle when, you know, one side is doing something and the other side is not. You know, it's not fair. So that's possibly an issue here, and that's going to be need to addressed. Moving forward. Yeah, due to this imbalance is a lot of anxiety, fears, stress, feeling trapped even, or one person refuses to see you know, what they're not doing or how they're contributing to this problem. Like they're just like refusing to see, looking away, and addressing the actual problem here. That could be, you know, an issue in this mix. But things are going to change. I got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're going to move into a period of really like reevaluating things, stagnancy, but taking the time out to analyze this partnership, the good and the bad. Also, you're going to start tending to your own garden, basically focusing on yourself, self-love, your own material financial stability and security, the trust and love in yourself, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles. But again, taking a very close look at this partnership. What's the problem? What's the issue? What can we do, you know, what can I do or they do that we can like fix this issue? Or, you know, even if it's not about fixing, it's about like pinpointing the core of the problem. And I have the Six of Wands. So that's what I mean, like, for a lot of you, it's going to be like, how, you know, what's the issue here? How can I make this successful? How can I make this partnership grow? But it takes two to tango. It takes, not, okay. It takes two to grow a relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. Because Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like only one side is trying to do this. And as long as that's the case, it won't work. It has to be both sides willing to take a look at this and put in work so that you can have success. Again, with the Six of Wands, pride and ego and stuff could be an issue here. So moving forward, you're going to, somebody here, okay, I'm getting two scenarios here. Take whatever resonates. But moving forward, I think you're going to find your emotional independence, balance, and be emotionally fulfilled by yourself, self-love, because I have the Nine of Cups here. You don't feel codependent on the other person. That's going to end if that's the case. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you're actually walking away from this person for good. You're mentally like having difficulty walking away from them, letting go of them. You're still not like single, or you're not completely detaching from them, but you are emotionally independent and healthy, which is good. I'm also getting, for some of you, this could mean that one side is or will be emotionally independent and single, or want to be by themselves and enough for themselves, while the other person is going to have trouble doing this. They're going to have trouble walking away and detaching and being independent, especially mentally, from the other person. So one side is like, I'm fine, and the other side's, I can't leave, you know. That could be the scenario here too for some of you. Excuse me. Let me see. Anything else for Pisces? All right, there's somebody's trying to get away. It's like maybe they promise to do things, or they like are telling you they will do things, or vice versa, but they're not actually doing it. I have the 7 of Swords along with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's trying to get away with things without actually putting in the work, or trying to make things work and keep things going without actually building trust, without actually really investing into things, or being responsible, or not taking accountability for their own actions. Like they're literally trying to manipulate, play some word or mind games, or lie even, and get away with it, without putting in work or being responsible or accountable. Or it could also be like about money issues where somebody doesn't want to put in the work but wants to, basically take the fruit of your labor, or vice versa. Depending on the situation, could be different for different Pisces. Yeah, somebody's not willing to put in the work to actually fix this partnership. Like, it seems like it's getting good, there will be healing, and there will be some change, there will be hope, but moving forward, again, you fall back into this, like, imbalance, back into this, like, unfairness, and, or financial issues, or problems with trust, and it's because somebody is just like, I'm not doing the work. I did it for a little while, and then now, like, I'm going back to how it used to be. And then I have the 6 of Cups, so it's like the past is repeating itself. This is about past. So I think you've been dealing with this person for a long time, very strong partner, soulmate, twin flame kind of connection here. Could be a family member too for some of you. And you do have good memories with them too. It's not like, all evil, Satan, that type of stuff when it comes to them. But they're not playing fair. That's the issue. Because they have the Justice in reverse on their side. Even if they try to address this problem and correct it, it looks like it's temporary. They get very excited and do it, but after a while, it's like, it's not long term. So that, I think, is an issue. And the past, heartbreaks, disappointments, come back into the picture again. It's repeated. That's what I'm getting here. This is also about looking back on the good parts of the relationship, the good memories and stuff, and trying to heal, or trying to get back together with the other person. But again, it can't be like stable, because this person is not, the changes they do, the things they do to improve things, it's not long term. It's, short term, until I win the other person back again. Yeah, there needs to be like really deep change here, not band-aid solutions. I have the Death card, that's Scorpio energy. And it's about endings, it's about massive changes, but it's transformative, and it brings evolution, personal evolution. It can be scary, it can be overwhelming, it can be pretty dark even sometimes. It is also about karma. The person needs to meet the consequences of their actions or lack thereof. And this change, this ending needs to happen. It's going to be for the good, for both of you. So there's definitely going to be an ending and transformative change here. Because once you realize that, I'm back, we went through all this journey to be back at step 1 again. And that at that point, one side is like willing to put an end to it. And that's when true transformation happens. Like they actually mean it. whether it's you or the other person. For a lot of you, it will be the Pisces, because at this point, you're going to be so turned off. That flame, that excitement, that passion you have with this person, it's like being put out. And you're like, I'm not going to repeat this. I'm not going to start something new with you any longer, because all we do is repeat things. And things need to change. Let's see. Moving forward, yeah, at that point, it's going to be about rejection, abandonment. It may feel pretty cold. Somebody might turn very cold towards the other person, not wanting to start something new over again with this other individual, and feel like left out in the cold, left out of this connection, this partnership. This, again, for some of you, could deal with money too, losing money, having debt issues, money problems, that type of stuff, or issues with career, but that will not resonate with everybody, of course. Anything else before we close out the Pisces reading? Really? Oh, yeah. It's, it's so back and forth. It's like, I'm leaving, but then I can't. It's like I'm doing this, I'm changing, but then we're back at square one. It's, I'm looking at things differently from a different perspective, but again, we're back at the same thing, like once we get comfortable. Because it's a very toxic connection. I got the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. This is a codependent connection. It could be manipulative, it could be controlling, it could be like obsessive. Whatever it is, it's not healthy, and it's difficult to detach completely from the other person, to break that chain. I also have the Four of Cups in reverse, so it's like, having one side at least is having difficulty either dealing with the rejection, accepting it, or walking away completely from the other person. They feel like trapped with the other person or attached to them somehow, and they can't do it no matter how much they try. I think this is like one person putting an end to this dynamic between you two, right, with what I just showed you, and the other person having difficulty letting go, or difficulty dealing with or accepting rejection, endings, or emotional change, because they're very toxic. But whoever brings this death energy, the ending, the transformation in a real way, like they really mean it, they need to keep to it. Because if you fall back into this dynamic, it's going to just be repeating the same thing over and over again. So again, I have the Judgment card. This is the point where you completely understand everything you need to know about this partnership. It's an awakening moment. It's like a light bulb moment. It's seeing things so much clearly, or almost like waking up from a dream, good or bad, and making a very important, enlightened decision. You may start looking at other options about what to do, about how to approach the situation, or what else do I have on my plate that I can do that's actually good for me. Maybe other interests even. Doesn't have to be for everybody though, but it can be. And the Seven of Cups is also about like seeing that emotions cloud judgment, or seeing clearly through manipulations, lies, mysteries, secrets, distortions, masks people put on, that type of stuff. Like seeing right through it and waking up from it so that it doesn't work on you again. And you're breaking this pattern, this cycle. And this will be, it's basically realizing that it's a one-sided situation. It's not fair. There's no justice. And it deals with, again, Pentacle energy, Earth energy, trust, accountability, loyalty, investment, putting in work, making actual change that will stand through time, nothing short term. Yeah, it's just an unfair situation. So once the person, you or this other person, likely you completely realize that you're making the best decision for yourself to put an end to this seemingly never-ending cycle or pattern. And at that point is when the earth energy arrives, the Knight of Pentacles. So, but, you know, you have the pentacle energy, but you're not going to go and take it to the other person. They're going to have to come and put in the work and then get what you're offering. They're going to have to commit, build trust, invest, or, you know, if there's material issues, they're going to have to address it. Whatever the problem is when it comes to this earth energy, the lack of it or the imbalance, they're going to have to correct it. You're just going to be waiting, you know, there. Oh, I mean, you may not wait on them, but you're like, I have this to offer, but you're going to have to put in the work to come and get it. And that's when they will have to match your effort, match your loyalty, your groundedness, and so on. And it will, you know, finally bring in that earth energy into this dynamic. So it looks like it might get a little dark before it gets bright again. It might be a combination of things getting dark and then bright and then dark again until you tire and you put a complete end to it and change the way you're dealing with this person. I think you need a different approach when it comes to this individual. So yeah, but the change is going to be good. It's going to be transformative and fortunate for you, Pisces. All right, well, that was the Pisces reading for the month of July and going into August for the next 4 weeks. If it did resonate with you, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and thank you for your patience. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys again in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you guys.